everybody, this is Tambiota and you're watching the Daily Review. So today I have basically the last deluxe in the Power of the Primes line. This is supposed to be an exclusive. I do believe it's supposed to be an exclusive to Walgreens here in the United States. I don't know if any of them have even received any of them at all. You know, just looking at the Wikipedia, they've been found in Taiwanese retailers, so they've been able to find them there, and they've also been able to find them in EB Games in Canada, Electronic Boutique, which were all bought up by GameStop here. So I don't know if we've actually found them. I didn't get this in the United States. I actually ordered it from Robot Kingdom. So you can see there's the little import logo right there. And my colors are, no, the colors are okay. And you can see that he is basically a retool of United Warriors Groove. We did eventually get one in the United States probably about a year later. So he's just got a new head on him. I think that's the only thing that's really different. And he has his Reveal the Shield weapon from that Wreck-Gar. But we'll see that a little bit more once we get into the packaging. It looks like they're saying that he's supposed to be part of Inferno's combiner. Yeah, and basically the bio up here is just basically saying how will he wield the power of the primes. It doesn't really give anything special. It does show how to store the weapon. It has like their own little way to store it, where you tab it into the prime armor and then put the prime armor on him. And they're just saying that he holds the prime armor because he has no functionality for that. I don't even know if there's a way to... Yeah, he's got to have I think he does have a thing on here, because he has he was originally a limb, or he was a leg for Defensor, so... But you could make him either one of them. All right, so, well, let's go ahead and get this guy open so we can check him out. Okay, so we're back, and here we have Wreck-Gar out of the packaging, and in his robot mode, this is the mode that he comes in, so we'll go ahead and start there. He does have a few things in his packaging. Like I said, the first thing is his instructions, and there's some weird oddities in here. We have his little collector card, like that. Then he has his prime armor, and he has his weapon that was taken from a different Wreck-Gar. So you can take that, fan these out like this, make it an axe, make it whatever you want to. This is his weapon now. So let's put that in his hands. His hand, I guess. That weapon does not go with him at all. Okay, so I guess at least he has a weapon. I don't know. Okay, so let's show how to transform him real quick, and then we'll come back and we'll focus on his robot mode. So first thing, we're just gonna flip this head around right here, and one thing that I want to say is his head feels super tiny, super tiny. I feel like this is way too small for his body. Okay, so we're gonna take this, rotate the arm in. Now you raise it up and push it forward like this, and there's a tab in the chest. There you go, like that. And we'll repeat for this side. There it goes, like that. And then we take and rotate this around and bring it down like that. All right, halfway done. So flip this around, pull these out So you have to look at these wheels. So you see that there's like indentions or these little raised portions. So you have to get them so that they are opposite each other, and then tab them in together. Let's see here. Is it going? Okay. That. And I do believe that's all together. So it'll make loud clicks like you just heard. Okay, so this is gotta open up. So you see these two pieces right here. You have to make sure that these holes point up whenever you're transforming any of these things. So let's see here. Okay, that's good. Close this up. And then that's Wreck-Gar in his motorcycle mode. Now, the kind of inconsistencies that I've seen in here is with his weapon and how they say to store his weapon. So they say to actually flip this out, flip this down, and connect it to his handlebar. Well, I don't know. It has his throttles and brakes on here, so it doesn't really clip on, and I haven't really tried to either. Now, something that they show on the package, but oh, here's his kickstand. You can flip that down. Something that they show on the package is that you can take his prime armor and tab that in right there, and then you can take, let me push that in, you can take this and tab that into there, bring this down, kind of situate it a little bit like that, and that's how they show you can store it in on the back of its packaging. Now, like I said, in the instructions, it shows you clipping it to the handlebars, but I don't see any way to actually do that. And then another thing in the instructions is it doesn't show how to transform him into a foot. Now, the foot's really easy. It only has instructions on how to transform him into the arm. But I'm not going to show either one of those. I don't have other pieces to connect him to show that off, so I'm just going to leave him like this. All right, so to transform him back, we'll just take this junk off right here. We'll just lay that to the side, and we're basically just going to go in reverse. So pull this up, bring this down. So remember, these pieces right here, these holes have to be facing like this. So once they're facing like that, then you have these tabs inside here that will tab into those holes. Make sure they tab in on both sides. All right, and once you have that all done, then you can take and pull the feet apart, flip the wheels onto the outside of the legs. Okay, once you have that done, flip this down. Well, we'll go ahead and do this first. Flip this, flip that around. Take these arms and flip these down. Mine are very tight in the shoulders. Very tight. And I don't remember either of my grooves. Well, I'm trying to remember if I reviewed the United Warrior groove or not, but I did review the American groove, and I don't remember it being that tight for the shoulders. Now, for our articulation, the head is a ball joint. Like I said before, I believe this head is super, super, super small, but I understand why it's that small, because it has to be able to fit in there, and it just popped off. It has to be able to fit in the body whenever he goes into either arm or leg mode. And with these handlebars, it's not going to fit very well. I have a feeling that anytime you ever do this, his head's probably going to pop off. Okay, and for his arms, you have two different joints in here. So you have the ball joint, which is your main joint. So you can go forward, you can go back, you can go out to the side. If you need to go any higher than that, then you can go like that and raise it up. Now, I haven't messed around with it, but for some reason there's like this weird white residue on here. I don't know if that's mold release or something. I don't know. I don't know what that is. It can scratch off. I can scratch it off. I could probably get like a toothpick or something and scratch it off without damaging anything, but it's real weird. And that's the only place that has it. Like, I don't have it on this arm or the legs or anything. There is a waist joint, and the hips are ball joint back, forward, out to the side. You have your knee joint here, and that's about it. So, all right. Go ahead and get his weapon again. Because I remember, I believe that the original Wreck-Gar, he had a an open hand, so you could clip in like right here, where you wouldn't have to hold it all the way at the bottom. But oh well. Well, hopefully you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please give us a thumbs up. If you haven't already subscribed, go ahead and do that. Just remember, I post a video every single day. I've been doing it for almost a year now. At the end of the year, it'll be for a full year. So go ahead and check out all my other videos. Subscribe so that you'll know whenever I get new videos in and uploaded. Well, once again, I want to thank you for watching. This is Tambiota. I'll see you guys tomorrow.